Y'all niggas know what this is.
Maybach music.
If you don't, I'm finna break it down. I just up my stock. Fuck them cops. If you love hip hop, bust them shots.
Alright, y'all, welcome to another episode of Mind of Huff TV. This is Huff. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and on IG at Mind of Huff. This is going to be one of my first album reviews on the actual channel. So I just decided, hey man, let's go ahead and start it off with something here. You see, I'm representing the, Nipsey Hussle right here with the Crenshaw shirt. Got him in the background here. But I'm not going to review that because that's a little bit old. But that album was definitely jamming. I decided I was going to start it off with this right here. I know it just came out maybe about 2-3 weeks ago, maybe almost a month ago, I don't know. But this that Mastermind by Ricky Rose right here. Excuse me. I did end up getting the deluxe edition right here. I picked it up from Target. Come with your CD right there. Then you got your DVD. I haven't actually taken a look at the DVD yet. But that's the album artwork as far as the CDs are concerned right there. This is the back of the actual CD right here. You got that right there. And then, just to go ahead and pull out the artwork, the album artwork right here. Came with this picture right here that he did. That comes with the deluxe edition, and then the inside right there. Now, I know there's a lot of reviews already on the net regarding this actual CD right here. There's a lot of good reviews and stuff like that, man. Just hit y'all boys off with a review. Like I said, I'm of Give It a Great TV, as a lot of you guys may know. We haven't done a review in a minute, so I just want to go ahead and bless the fans, man, with my opinion on this actual LP right here. I think the LP is it's a great album. It is a little bit different from the way Ross kind of does his albums, as far as some of the sound, because he does usually have like that big stadium monumental sound to a lot of his projects and stuff like that, which I love. Now, pertaining to the last album, which is God Forgives and I Don't, that album was dope up until a certain point. Like you said, you guys can check out the review that me and Block did on Give It a Great TV of that album, and it was up until I think like maybe track like 7 or 8, then it just started sounding like a mixtape. But this album right here, man, it was definitely different but dope at the same time. The intro, it had this guy speaking about how to become a mastermind, as far as you stealing from great ideas from other people, utilizing on your own and things of that nature to make yourself great. And then the richest gangster, Ross goes in on that track. I like that track. Just basically just saying how, being rich is gangster is dope. You know what I'm saying? Just building up to that point. The Drug Dealer's Dream. I like that track as well. The Shots Fired. I think that was I think that was an intro. Can't really think of it right now. But the Nobody, which he did the remake of Biggie's You Nobody Till Somebody Kills You. And man, the intro on that particular song, man, what Puff is going off on somebody. And I think now I know who that somebody was, and that was King Los. But the intro, he's like, you want to walk around with these roaches. You want to walk around with these roaches. I'm trying to get you to Supreme Being. Like, that's just one of those, like, if you hear that, that's like a man just telling you what it is. Like, this is the knowledge that this guy is trying to bring forth to you to make yourself reach that pinnacle that other people have no inkling of, maybe even knowing about, even thinking about. And just the story with Ross, behind, with the whole him getting shot at and everything, and he plays off of that, with this song here. And then yes, French Montana on the hook. That kind of did throw it off a little bit, but at the same time, the track is just dope, man. Then with him with the Biggie flow and everything on there, super dope, man. I like that track. And then that Devil Is Alive featuring Jay-Z. I love the beat on there. I like the verses on there. Jay killed it. I feel like Ross killed it. Just just a fun song, but also something like, when you come up as a kid, man, you going to church, your grandmama talk to you, mama talk to you, the devil is a lie. You got to show them that you better than what the people protect you as being. As far as the devil being the people that are against you. Things of nature. You got to show them that you're above that. I love that track right there, man. Now that Mafia Music, which is track 7, featuring Sizzla and Movado. Now the beat kind of threw me off because it doesn't sound like anything pertaining to the previous Mafia musics. Now, if you actually really listen to the track, the verses are not bad. Ross is actually spitting on these verses, and it'll if you don't actually listen to the song, it'll probably throw you off because of the beat. But I was like, let me listen to this track. But the first time I heard it, I skipped over it just because I just wasn't feeling it. But I listened to the track and just listen to the lyrics, man. The lyrics are pretty dope. But it will throw you off if you that beat will just throw you off. Now that War Ready, man, Jeezy went off on that right there, man. Like for real. That War Ready, super dope song. The What a Shame, I think he got French Montana feature on that too. That song is alright too. I feel like that was maybe like an album filler. Now the song that I really wasn't rocking with too much was that Supreme, the Scott Storch beat or whatever. He had Cat Williams at the beginning of that, on the intro of that. It just really didn't make any sense to me with that whole song being on the album. Now the next track, that Black and White, that song right there, that song was jamming to me, man. It's like, it's still, your typical Ross as far as, he talking about you being black, but you selling white, young niggas selling white, things of that nature. But I just like the feel of that song, man. It's just smooth. And honestly, on that particular song right there, I feel like, man, if he were to do a remix or even had a feature on there, the feature on there, the two features to me that would have been perfect on that particular track right there would have been Pimp C or Juvenile. Just because of the flow and the feel of that particular song right there, man, that would have been perfect. That would have been a perfect Sweet Jones song, or a perfect song to hit Juvie on with his Juvie flow. Just that, that harmonizing little flow that Juvie got, and then Ross trying to harmonize on the hook. To me, it was pretty funny, but at the same time, it was dope at the same time. It was like, you know what, man, I feel you, Ross. Now the next track was a skit with the dumb chick on there talking. To me, that was another pointless skit. Now the In Vain featuring The Weeknd, that song was jamming because The Weeknd jams, all day. Just a nice smooth song, talking about not having a sober vein in their body. The Sanctified featuring Kanye and Big Sean, that's another dope track right there, man. I feel like everybody did they just do on that particular song right there. Another dope track. Walking on Air featuring Meek Mill. I feel like Meek Mill went in on that track, man, and murdered that track too. That was another dope song right there. The next song, that Thug Cry featuring Wayne. Now that sample, what song did that sample? It was one of them old school songs right there. Justice League did the beat, but at 93 Till Infinity they sampled that, and man, it was just a smooth track. Ross was flowing good on there. Wayne had a decent, not even decent, Wayne had a nice verse on that song, man. I feel like Wayne's getting back to, just really caring about what he says and the lyrics and stuff like that. Blessing in the Skies, man. Now that's another one of my dope songs right there off the album. It featured Scarface and Zero, which those are two of my favorite rappers of all time. And Ro was on the hook. Face was on there doing, what he does best as far as just storytelling and just spitting. And then Ross did his thing on that track too, man. That's another perfect song to me. The Paradise Lost, that's another dope track. And he had the bonus on there with the I Got It, which was off the Magna Carta album. I mean, so my opinion, man, on this actual album, man, it was definitely a dope album. I wouldn't consider it being an actual classic just because of the way it flowed together. It did have some tracks on it I felt were throwaway, but I definitely do give this project an A as far as my grade on it. I would definitely say go pick this album up or download it, whichever way you get your music, man. This was a dope project from Ross. Definitely different as far as how he does his LPs and stuff like that. But I really did like this album, man. And you can really tell that he did put some time and some effort into the actual album. As far as, like he said, he didn't drop any mixtapes prior to this album dropping and stuff like that, man. And I felt it was a well put together project, man. Definitely different with Ross, like I said. But these are just Huff's thoughts. Like I said, it's the Mind of Huff TV. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all thought about the Rick Ross album. let me know, you know, whether you guys liked it or you didn't like it or whatever the case may be. And like I said, man, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and follow me on IG. You'll see me put a whole bunch of stuff on Instagram, man, behind the scenes or just everything that I think about or whatever in general, man. So, Mind the Huff TV, and we out. Chill.